www.StarLifeDH. Right now, we have the pleasure to be with Agent SASCO. Some of you might know him as Asassin.
Natural.
One of the toughest lyricists ever to come out of Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, right now, Mr. Agent SASCO.
Yeah, untangle the thing, you know?
Yeah, man, true. So, how does it feel to be back in Miami? You know,
yeah, it's a good vibe. You know, it's Memorial Weekend. It's best of the best. You know, it's always fun to be out here and represent the music. On a vibe like this. Good vibe.
Yeah, definitely. So, what can the people expect today at Best of the Best coming from Mr. Agent SASCO himself?
Well, we give 100% at all times, and like I said, it's a Memorial Weekend, and it's the best of the best. So, we're giving the best and plus a little bit more.
Always,
yeah,
you know.
Natural.
From we know the music, and everybody, when me know in the streets, I must say, yo, Agent SASCO really in the fuckery, I just straight music and thing. How do you manage to stay out of the trouble with that try to find you more time?
I love music in a very sincere kind of way, and because of how I respect my craft and the amount of time I would spend doing music and trying to, I guess, just maximize the potential and work hard at it and improve at it. It kind of don't leave much time for much else. That's the truth. Between professional life and now I have a young family and thing. When we divide my time between the two, I really find them say the devil find work for eye gland, so we not do too much of the eye gland.
Yeah, always at work.
Yeah, work, just spending time with the family and what I mean?
Yeah.
So simple as that.
The other day we interviewed Mr. Donovan Jermaine himself. You were in the studio and very good things to say about you. He said you are one of the artists to watch.
Yeah. Well, Jermaine of course is one of the people who I was fortunate to be around in my early part of my career. Managed me for about 5-6 years, and I learned a lot from that establishment, penthouse, and just that heritage, and a lot of the things that make me the artist I am today is because of Jermaine and that setup. So enough respect, and him know why I'm saying so, because him know the type of work I will put in, and of course talent wise and potential wise.
I've been following your career ever since your boss, From what I understand, Spraga did fine, you did right.
All right, so the link now come about because a schoolmate of mine is Spraga nephew, and one of the songs that I gave to that schoolmate, Spraga ended up getting the song.
On the Street Sweeper Rhythm?
Street Sweeper Rhythm.
Yeah, that tone,
big
that
up all the
tough.
shot of them, mad something. Yes, so I was like, you see me, 15 years old, meeting Spraga, who happened to be also one of my heroes, growing up, like, is Spraga Benz, Bounty Killer, Professor Nuts, all of these great people.
Original lyricists, them,
Yeah. So, of course, linking with Spraga, and, of course, him show me a lot of the ropes early on, and, of course, introduce me to a lot of producers, and, just pretty much take me on them wings, and, help me out in that turbulent time of early career. So, of course, his ultimate respect for Spraga all the while to see him here.
Okay. A couple more questions, because we know you're busy right now and everything, you know what I mean? How do you feel about the music right now in terms of the production, in terms of the quality of the music and overall, because you're such an international artist, so you get to see from outside of Jamaica.
Yeah. So
how do you perceive it in that fashion?
Well, the truth of the matter is you have people doing great work, you have people doing okay work, and you have people doing not so good work. The reality is, because of the technology these days, everybody can, pretty much just go and produce, and when you have that quantity, sometimes you have to search for the quality, but you have people doing great work, and you have young producers also doing incredible work. What I'm happy about over the last maybe 3 to 6 months, we're seeing a resurgence of authentic dancehall beats and rubber dub kind of thing. So from Ranch Entertainment with the remake of the name Heaven Bless our Entertainment Rhythm. Well, we always do our dancehall something straight up,
Yeah.
But I mean, like, over the last 6 months, we start to see, people going back to that Snow Cone rhythm, the No Afraid rhythm.
With Snow Cone,
Yeah, man, all the while. Which is like, a sling thing kind of vibe. Same way you have Shane Brown with the greatest creation now.
Shane Brown, tough.
We have DJ Frost with a kind of remake of the Brokeout rhythm. But what we are seeing is a return to the roots and the basics, and once dancehall music is doing dancehall, then everything else great. So I'm happy about that. Versatile Wicked and Wild, check, enough respect and all respect. Assassin a.k.a. Agent SASCO, and this is StarLife. Best of the best, Memorial Weekend. It's gonna be memorable. Should I dare? Boom.